Hey folks, how you going? Sky Pilots here. Yes, this is the Eachine Shadow Fiend. My last video is of this doing a bit of a long range test with my Foxeer Echo antenna, and it fared really well, so check that out up on the screen there. But as promised in that video, I said I would do a direct comparison for the range with those antennas on my Skyzones and send the Flywoo Explorer LR up. These two are pretty much neck and neck in the long range war that's going on at the moment. They both offer very similar specs, so check out my last videos or check out the links below to see exactly what's what. Today I have the GPS configured on here so I can exactly see how far I have travelled, and I'll obviously report that back to the Shadow Fiend video because I didn't have the GPS set up on this one. So GPS is running. I'll lock onto some satellites, get the Flywoo Explorer up, and I'm just going to see exactly how far the Shadow went, because it went a flaming long way. A lot further than what I thought it would go here, because I've got a bit of interference here. It's not quite line of sight, there's a lot of trees and things in the way. So I'm expecting the Flywoo Explorer to do a little bit better here. It is slightly more costly than the Shadow Fiend, so it'll be interesting to see how they compare. Anyway, it's enough chit chat. Thanks for stopping by. As always guys, smash that thumbs up, drop me a comment, and let's go straight into the air. So we have hooked up to 10 satellites. That's plenty for our failsafe. Hopefully I won't need it. So obviously you guys know with the Flywoo, don't arm unless you have at least 6, if that's what you've set up in beta flight. 6 satellites, and then you are good to go for your GPS rescue. Not too sure about this LiPo I've got on here guys. It is a little bit old, so I'm not sure how long it will last for. However, all I want to do here is check that antenna v range scenario and see which is better. Let's just make sure we're reporting semi-correct distances. 18 meters high and altitude 21, 15 meters from home. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's fly roughly where we flew with the Eachine Shadow Fiend in my last video, as I want to see exactly how far away we went. So 125, 136, and I started to break up way down the road there. Okay, let's get a bit of altitude. Okay, so where that circle is down the bottom, that's roughly where I flew with the Shadow before it started breaking up. And I think we're going to go a little bit further with the Flywoo, which I thought we would. So we're sitting on 330 meters and we've got a big drop out there, so I'm not going to push it any further. Wow, I'm impressed guys. That's pretty much on par with the Shadow. 300-400 meters. As I said, there's some trees in the way in between me and the drone, so that would explain the breakup. Normally you would expect around 800 meters optimum scenario, but I might just try that again with a bit of extra height now, and we'll push it a little bit further. Whereabouts am I? I'll spin around and see if I can see myself. Okay, I should be able to see myself at this height, which is 199, 200 meters away, 99 meters altitude. Let's just go over here in case we fall out of the sky. I'm going a little bit further than the Shadow Fiend guys, absolutely, as I thought I would. And of course when you spin around you lose a bit of VTX. I'm pretty happy to report that's probably a little bit better than the Shadow Fiend. Not that much. What do you think guys? Let me know in the comments. Is it worth the few extra dollars you pay for the Flywoo compared to the Fiend? And check out that performance. I think I can actually probably go around 500 meters, no problem with that. So analog long range, guys, really good. Really impressive. That's cool. Okay, let's zoom home, shall we? As I said, this battery probably isn't going to last all that long. I think the VTX, I think the camera on the Shadow Fiend is actually a little bit better than this one. This one seems just a bit grainy. I shall have a look at that in a minute. These long ranges are really good to fly, guys. If you're thinking about it and you haven't tried one before, yeah, have a crack at it. Really good. If I was in a big open field, I would actually push the VTX a little bit further. However, I'm not, and I don't want to go for a walk in someone's paddock. Let's fly home, do a bit of line of sight to finish off. We'll go from there as I can see my battery level dropping. There you go, guys. What do you think? Pretty decent range for the Flywoo, considering it's just analog. Just running the little stumpy antennas on my goggles. There you have it, folks. Quick range test of the Flywoo Explorer LR VTX compared to the Eachine Shadow Fiend. Drop me a comment which you think's better. I'm actually saying the camera on the Fiend is better than the Flywoo. However, the range obviously on the Flywoo is far superior to that of the Shadow. However, again, with the gear that I have, the analog setup, budget system, certainly flies a lot further than I thought it would, and very comparable to the Flywoo. So certainly a good little entry drone if you want to get into the long range game. That's all for now. See you again real soon. Lots coming up. Sky Pilot. Catch you later on, guys. Bye for now.